car here, RC Richie. Welcome to Saturday night. We're doing an episode of Who Crawled It Better live. The Gatekeeper with the SCX30s. Got Gaijin, my brand new Tokyo Drift Monty. Believe it or not, this body is actually lighter than all the other bodies for a 3D printed body. Versus Pebbles, the Bronco. They're both dialed in. They're ready to go. What up, Alex? How you feeling, brother? Just go over real quick what each one has. And then we'll get down to the gates. We are running Tits RC wheels on this one with the Geolander tires. This has the 65 turn stock K10. And we have the Tits knuckles in here as well. Tungsten knuckles. This thing is pretty dialed, pretty heavy. No links, stock drive shaft, everything else is stock. So pretty much all the weight we have on here are the wheels and the knuckles. I just spent about 20 minutes trying to find my other battery. I don't know what happened to it. I have 3 batteries, now I have 2. I went out yesterday, man. I don't know what happened to this battery, man. I was looking everywhere for this damn thing. And then versus Pebbles. Pebbles is running the Torque Beast from Mofo RC. We are running Endura links, Endura knuckles. We got a little bit of tungsten putty up front. And I got a couple magnets on here just because of mounting bodies. And we are also running the Hot Racing brass inserts in the back. And I believe I thought I had some tungsten putty in the front, but we don't. No tungsten putty on this one. Been putting together a 24 scale die cast, 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. Nice. I just saw a crazy, I think a Roadrunner today in Walmart or yesterday. Corey and Trevor. So, what the hell happened? Where's the roof of our car? Barbara is gone, freaking out. Think you got the wrong person, buddy. But yep, pretty much Torque Beast, stop servo, which is on its way out. You're going to hear it chattering. Stock shocks. Oh, yeah, also these shocks are the JOU shocks that I'm running on here as well. These are not the K10 shocks. Posty, what up, dude? Right. Yeah, don't jinx me, man. To be honest with you, I probably should be worrying about batteries more often, but I don't. Don't take the proper care to do, whatever. But I don't know what happened to this battery, man. Looking for this daggone thing, I can't find it. It's going to turn up somewhere. But yeah, I've been trying to play around on my course and trying to make gates. I've come up with several things in the past. I had some bottle caps that I painted, and they were kind of big and bulky. And I had thumbtacks that I tried. The thumbtacks to me, were cool, but it was a little bit too small to kind of see the detail of the vehicles going by it. So I was still playing around, and I kind of wanted to. I've been seeing everybody using the gates that are upright, and I like that. So I said, well, what can I do to create that? I don't have a 3D printer, so I know you can 3D print those. So I said, what if I take my thumbtacks and try to put it inside of a straw? So my first attempt at doing that, it did not work because the thumbtack was a little bit too big and it did not fit in the straw. So we kind of scrapped that idea. So I was still on the hunt for some straws, and I finally came across some fat straws. I don't know where I found them at, if it was Walmart or maybe even ShopRite. But yeah, it was a pack of colored straws, and you see how fat they are. So I said, "Oh man, these are going to be perfect." So where's my thumbtack? Sorry about that, guys. All right, so yeah, so these are the thumbtacks that I have, and I have a whole bunch of them. And you can even see I even came up with the idea of putting little red dots on them and green dots. But anyway, we found this straw. So I'm thinking my first process I wanted to do was to put it inside here and see if it fit perfectly. But obviously, it's a little bit too big. So I said, all right, Rich, you got to think of something. I said, what if I melt it and it'll mold around there? That didn't work. So I said, all right, time to whip out the heat gun, glue gun. So we put some glue inside of here. I kind of held it in place, and we came up with some gates. So here they go. Cut them down to size. Put a little red marking on them. But yeah, you can see it. It works perfect, man. You can stick them right in there. We got ourselves some nice gates. So I've been doing some research on the actual proper width sizes of gates. And it seems like it varies, different competitions and stuff. But I was trying to find the perfect width for the SCX30s. And I think 4 inches, I think it's 4 inches that I did. So again, I have another little marking. Got this little yardstick, little popsicle stick that I made. And it was basically all the different markings. So from here to the end, we have 7 inches. And then we have, I think this is 6.5, 6, 5.5, 4.5, and 4. So I think I finally measured it out. But I think the gates for the SCX30 would be good. Yeah, we went with the 4-inch mark. So we have 11 gates set up, about 4 inches apart. We're going to put a time limit on there of about, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 minutes. And I think we can get it done within that time. And I'll definitely try to videotape each gate so you guys can see, make sure I'm not touching. And I'll definitely be honest whether or not I touched it. Just for fun. What's everybody up to tonight, man? Nerf bullets, okay. Skinny and soft foam. That's a good idea, but how much of them bad boys? That's a cool idea, though. But yeah, man, that's not my gates look pretty good. All right, so we're gonna set these up. Let's set my batteries up. Finish up with the Blue Hawk postie. Still waiting on parts. Haven't really showed off the body, but yeah, here we go. This is a skill switch body. Got it on Etsy. 1970 Monte Carlo. Came out pretty good. I had to do some, obviously some sanding to it. But the minute I saw that he was offering a 70s Monte Carlo, I said, man, I got to do the Tokyo Drift Monte. I did my little research. I wanted to see exactly what colors it was, man. But it was kind of hard to match up the exact yellow that he had in the movie. And I was just trying to go out there and find what I could find between Walmart and Lowe's. The spray paint that they had, I kind of came up with this yellow. We got the primer. We did the baseball through the window. Yep. He had like some Bondo primer over here as well. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I wish we had some door lines, but there was no door lines in this. But yeah, we put the windows in there. Kind of did the inside of the body, kind of like his raw cage inside there, all steel. We messed up the magnets over here, so that's why it looks like that. Yeah. Yeah, and between you and me and everybody else, man, I got mad because after I did the window all out and put it in, and I said, fuck. I wanted to line up a little bit more over to the side. Because I still framed the movie and everything, bro. But when he threw the baseball, it was more set in the middle. So it was not that bad where it kind of hit. But that's just me being critical. Kind of hard to see it. Yeah, it came out pretty good. All that with an X-Acto blade. Made a hole first, drilled it. And then I actually put a little bit of black Sharpie inside of the hole to give it more depth. Yeah, it came out good. But yeah, this body slays, man. I thought this body was going to be pretty heavy. Like I said, it's only 30-something grams. I think it's 31 grams. Compared to the Bronco, this is 31 grams. This Bronco is 34 grams. But all right, let's get on over to Mount Richmore. Let's get on over to the Gatekeeper. Another thing too is I don't know if he modeled. I don't know if he did this body off of the K10, but it fits in here perfect. Yo, what's up, Drew? Drew, Jimbo, what's up, y'all? Running my mouth. Blue Yoda, almost done. Few smaller parts incoming. I'm fussy too. Yeah, man, you gotta be. If you can't be fussy at your own stuff. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, Monte Carlo, yes, sir. 1970. It almost came back to me what I was saying. But yeah, the only problem with this body is our approach and departure. It's not too bad. We're actually a little bit lifted in the front, so I'm running a shock all the way up in the front mount. So it's actually helping me with some of that lift. What's going on, everybody? Drew. The whole body, the body itself is just 31 grams. It's light. This is probably the lightest body that I have now. Nice. I had a 78 Buick Regal. I was actually thinking about having a skill switch do that for me. 78 Buick Regal that got stolen, man. And I was in the process of doing it up. Wire wheels. I had a brand new 302 in it. Oh, man, I love that thing. All right. Yeah, man. Love the Regal. I love all them. The Regal, the Cutlass. But definitely the Regal was my favorite. G and X. But yeah, I would love to have a Regal as a crawler. That'd be sick. That'd have been sick to do a donk body with some big wheels, some big wire wheels. That'd have been cool. Oh yeah, I'm about to show you the gates right now. So we have 11 gates in here. I'm thinking we definitely want to put the timer on there because I don't want to take our time. It seems like all competitions, they definitely have, is definitely timed. So I think we need about 3 to 4 minutes to get this done. We'll try 3 for first. Okay. Okay. So, Mount Richmore, the Gatekeeper. So we're just going to go over the gates real quick. We're going to show you the starting line, and we'll go from there. So basically, we're going to start right down from here. Let me see if we can zoom out a little bit. Okay, we're going to start out from here. This is going to be our first gate. And then right away, we have to turn, go into this gate. Reverses are allowed. I'm just going to allow reverse, but I'm not going to do reverse as you're approaching the gate. So you got to get the reverse in before then. It's my rules. And we got, okay, so that's number 2. We got number 3. You got to come down over here. You got to be careful with this dip right there. Come down to number 4, right? Did I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We have 6. You got to come up through here. You got to watch this over here. We recently did some more work over here, so this is completely rutted out over here. That's the good thing about spray foam. You could definitely carve it out some more. So this was completely, we really grooved in there. You got to be careful right here because the SCX30 well high side right there. So what we up to? 7, I guess, maybe. We have 8 over here on the dark ridge. You got to come up, suicide ridge, come back down. We're going to repeat this gate to come through here. Come down through this gate. And again, all these gates are pretty much measured out the same. This gate right here is a tricky one. And our last gate. And I've tested out some of these gates. This one out here, I have not tested it. So we're going to have to see if that even works because of the angle. But yeah, they definitely look simple, but they're not. They're pretty tricky. But yeah, let's get it. I'm going to start this timer. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. And then we're going to start out. Let's start out with Pebbles. Pebbles is the first one to come out. And we'll get Gaijin ready. Let's turn on the remote. And you can see our servo is very chattery. So we're going to start right there at the front. Tires touching. Okay, let's get ready. Like I said, I'm going to try to videotape this as good as I can. And we're going to try to drive these vehicles as good as I can. I did some testing without the body, so hopefully if we'll see how these gates go. Okay, let me start this thing. And start. Definitely a tight gate. Clear. See, that was a reverse. I've allowed that one. We're not too close to the gate. Clear. This is a pretty tricky one as well. Clear. Clear. Ooh. See, now that was a bad reverse. Too close to take my reverse. That was a bad line choice. This is a tight one. Clear. We got to work our way across the rocks. Ooh, almost touch. Uh-oh. That would be a penalty. I don't know all the rules, but we see that one didn't do good, though. Got a minute 10 left. This is another tricky one. Ooh. Touched. We may have to adjust that line. That's a, ooh, man, that's a tricky one. We're probably going to run out of time, so we're probably going to need more than 3 minutes. This is a tricky one, too. Well, we messed that line up. HOJ. Yeah, they're pretty narrow. These are 4 inches, man. I might have to go 4.5, bro. Oh, we're doing some testing, but man, I would love to see what they're using in competition. But I looked it up, and yeah, see, there goes the time. All right, so we did not complete that. So we're gonna need some more time. What do you guys think? 4.5-inch gates? That's narrow. And it's like, man, you got to get it precise too. I mean, 4.5 is not that much wider. Where's my stick at? Talking about like, you know, from there to there. 4.5. Okay, let's try 4.5. We're gonna do 4.5, and then we're gonna do let me hold on. Switch you guys over to the tripod. I would definitely need 4.5. Drive it time is sub 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't know all the penalties of when they take away points and all that stuff, but let's see. All right, so let's do 4.5s. Four and a half should be a walk in the park. That's 4.5. Yeah, some of them are harder than others, though. They definitely, you definitely need the 4.5. Okay. Be right back. Making dinner. All right. Cool, cool. Enjoy. What's that noise? I'm like, what is that noise? This servo is over here chattering. um, Drive the chorus time, subtract 30 seconds as your goal. Okay, yep. Yeah, as I start to get more practice with it, we'll get a little more official with it. But we're gonna run that back. What did we say? 4 minutes? 4 minutes should be good, right? Okay. All right. Second try, we got 4.5-inch gates, 4 minutes on the clock, 11 gates total. All right, let's see if we can finish it. Get ready, start. Clear. Clear. We can do this gate better with the wider width. Clear. Gotta watch that dip. That's tricky right there. These two dips will definitely throw you. Clear. See, it's a little bit too. Now it's a little easier, Jimbo. Ah! HOG. See, that would be a penalty. Gotta watch that dip. That thing will throw you off. Oh! Touched. Oh man, that dip is tricky. I might have to bring that in, man. That's a tricky dip. Ooh, is that too much off? There we go. Clear. 2 more gates. It's a tricky one over here too. We gotta go left and then go right. Because if not, it'll tilt you back like it's doing now. Nope. HOG. Might have to fix this gate as well. Yeah, that's a tough one. I try to make it too challenging. We're gonna have to come further to the left. It's too tight in here. It's tough. Well, we skimmed it. Here goes the last one. Okay, done. There you go. That was 4.5. So this gate right here, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. This one needs to be fixed. This is pretty tricky. So that was 4 minutes. We definitely had some time to spare. So about 30 something seconds. So I'm thinking the go-to time might be 3.5. Yeah, let's do 3.5 seconds. 3.5 minutes. And I think that should be plenty of time to get through all of them. Still having to put some urgency in there, but so let's turn this off. I think the mining's going to do better. Got both remotes bound up to this. Okay, let's get ready. I'm not going to change that gate just yet because this one just did the same gate, so we'll keep that gate the same. And yeah, we'll keep everything the same this round. Yeah, definitely. I think it's coming, man. I think we are getting a gladiator soon. I hope so. We have plenty of room in that back of the chassis with all those holes. All right, so we have. Oh, you know what? I just put 4 minutes the last one, right? So we gotta do 4 minutes again to be safe, to be even. And then we'll move it back to 3 minutes. 3.5. All right, 4 minutes on the clock. We got Guy Jean, aka Sean. 4 minutes on the clock. Ready, go. We're running the 66 turn motor in here. There you go. Clear. Picked a different line. Ooh, didn't touch. Clear. 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 Nice. Clear. It was that tricky one again. We got to go left. Keep going left, Rich. Keep going left. Pull left. There we go. Clear. 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 All right, go left and then cut in. There we go. Definitely technical. We might have to keep it. We have to keep that gate. Definitely technical. And then this one's pretty technical too. It's making me flip up. Time. Definitely the money did way better. Definitely got to shorten that time. Canyonaro. What's that? Man, so we had a minute 20 something left on that thing. So we definitely going to go back down to 3.5. Yeah, money, man. It's nice. I don't even have it mounted in the rear as well. I just have the front magnet mount. And it seems to do pretty good. All right, now, so yeah, Monty definitely won that battle. But now we're gonna do it one more time. Let's put 3.5 on the clock. Start it again. Got a little bit better driving experience now, so let's see. 3.5 on the clock. Let's hit this one again. Ready, go. That was a better gate right there. Clear, better gate right there. Yeah, Bronco handles good though. You can't deny the Bronco. Clear. Ooh, watch that dip. Watch that dip. Clear. We're missing a little bit more weight on this Bronco, but she is dialed, man. Watch this dip. Watch the dip. Watch the dip. Come on, Rich. HOG. That's a doozy right there. Ooh, we might have touched that back. Playing around, trying to give you different camera angles. That's a cool one over here, though, too. Let's see if we can redeem ourselves. Go left, go left. Ooh, no, we didn't touch. Nice. Ah, we touched. Damn it. The suspension swayed right over. HOG. That's a tricky line too. There it is. All right, gotta redeem ourselves on this one. Gotta go left. Hey, clear. Clear. Nice. Did better driving mod was on. But yeah, I like these gates, man. So now we could just change up these gates anytime I want. Could you stick these bad boys in? Ooh. That's a tricky one right there. Just descent. Yeah, this is the first one, man. The Bronco. You can definitely modulate this bad boy so much slower. Yeah, that was a lot of time we finished up on. This dip right here is crazy. See that? All right, Rich. All right, where we at? Matte purple, just little parts to dress up the rig. Blue Yoda almost done. A few smaller parts coming in. Yoda baseball is red. I went all the way back. What happened here? T-Roy Beats, what's going on? Trying to catch up with the chat. Okay, cool. I'm getting better. Yeah, definitely figuring out how to drive it now. Guess that's a disadvantage though to a competition though, huh? Nobody gets to practice on them. I don't think they do, right? I guess that would be kind of cheating. Turn this one off. You guys want to see any other battles between any other rigs? I was just doing the 30s right now, but I can set the gates up wider if you want to see something else. This thing is chattery. It's got the coffee jitters. That's not me doing it. I have no idea what the heck that thing is, man. I made sure everything is loose on it. It's not binding. This thing is on its way out. The other one, I chipped the tooth on there, the plastic gears. Yeah, I need a couple of these dang on servos. Yeah, man, jitterbug is right. Thing has got the coffee shakes. But yeah, we're still waiting on parts for my Blue Hawk as well. Posty, if you're still there, if you're around, thanks for the tip on Mofo. Definitely, man. I don't know why I keep hesitating, but Mofo has what you need, man. Mofo has everything when it comes to SCX24s and everything else. But I went on Mofo sites. Not only do they carry the individual drive shafts, but they also carry the extensions. So if you wanted to keep your plastic drive shafts, he offers extensions as well. And they come in second, I believe it's a 4-pack maybe. So it might be 210 millimeters, a 30, and a 20, I think. Don't quote me on it. Yeah, and you just add them to the other ones to make your drive shafts longer. But yeah, man, Mofo has everything. And hit up Mr. Troy, Mr. Trey, 24Yep. 24yep.com. We got mail call today. So we got the Robski Fab extended transmission drive shaft. This is plus 10 millimeters. And we also got my one and only favorite budget-friendly PTK servo. But we got the Yep spec version. Mr. Trey reached out to them and said they can do something different because we tired of looking at that green band. And, you know, they made these black ones. So it's pretty cool. Once I saw that he had them back on his website, man, I had to grab me some. I'm glad I didn't miss out because I looked again and they're gone. But one thing about this, it does not come with an aluminum horn. And the only reason why I believe it doesn't probably come with an aluminum horn is because all the other ones were green. And they don't have a black one, but here she is. Pretty cool. I normally take these stickers off. I know it covers that little panel that's in there. But aesthetically, I don't like the way it looks. So I normally take mine off. But yeah, I absolutely love this PTK, man. I don't think I've heard anything negative about PTK. I've had nothing but good success with mine. It's a very strong servo. I was able even to turn up mine on my Lizard Pro. I think I'm running that one on 6.0. But I believe these go up to 8.4. Definitely, man. I love these things. Did this wire get shorter? Nah, just looks like it. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for drive shafts now. I don't have a long enough drive shaft. Even if I had the extensions, maybe I can do it. But that's what we're waiting for right now for this. For the Blue Hawk, Deadpool. And I swapped out the servo. I had the green one on here. I took that one out. I'm going to put this black one on there. Matter of fact, let's do that now. And I was laying in bed, man. I had an epiphany. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I was thinking I should probably change out the motor, the dinky that's in this, and put it over in Panthro. Put the mini Komodo and put it over here because it's going to allow us more room. Right now, I have my links backed out a little bit, so I'm not running any caster on this on the servo, and I want caster. By me running the pancake on this one, it's going to give me some more room. I can dial these deadbolt links back in, and then hopefully get more caster. How we have on this one. Like this one has some nice caster, but we're running C10 links on this one. Oh yeah, here goes the I didn't get a chance to show you guys. We got the Patrick's RC links on here. These are 3D printed links. These are called the Kamak. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Kamak links though, but look at this, man. Gave me tons of clearance, man. I love it. Nice little funky bends in them. I like to run spacers in my links. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I find when I run spacers in between my links, it definitely gives me a little bit more freedom. So I have some spacers in here. I got a spacer there. We got spacers down on the truss mounts. And, you know, pretty much it. Besides the shocks. Yep. Swap them, you think? The motors? Yeah, man. I think that might be a good move. I'll be able to get my my links, my geometry back. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. You know what? Let's do that. Yeah, you know, we all spaced out, brother. Just a tad. I guess I could take this phone and put it on vibrate. All right, let's do that then. Let's swap motors. Oh, my fault, T-Roy. I saw you say something earlier. I wasn't running my mouth. The brass counterweight for my Endure for the Blazer is RC all-wheel drive. Big old pancake patties in there. They're portal covers. This is what you're talking about, this K5, right? Yeah, it comes in a set of 4. I believe they're 33 grams a piece. So because they come in a set of 4, I did the bias. I only had 2 on here. And I actually have 2 on I had 2 on the LC80, which is on this build now. So here goes the other 2. But they're heavy. I definitely recommend them if you have a heavy build. Okay. Yep. Yeah, RC all-wheel drive. Might be about it might be about 30 something bucks. Fit and finish is nice on them though. I actually one time went a knockoff route and I paid the price for that because it didn't work good. You would have to like Dremel down and clean out the inside of them. You know, you get what you pay for. You got to watch that stuff. It looked just like them, but it wasn't. So I just went ahead and returned them from Amazon. It was no problem. All right. Look at this. I got my car over here running still. I don't know where that battery went. The thing is going to turn up, hopefully. All right, let's do it. Swapping out motors. Yeah, both my all of my SCX are pretty heavy. You know, they all run heavy bodies. So you definitely want to get some weight down low on them. Enduro, the ones that you're talking about, maybe the Enduro mix, I do have those as well too. That's these right here. Hold on. The SCX Power Wagon. I got all these glues over here. Luckily, they all got caps on them. And this one has the black Enduro ones that you might be talking about. And these are the actual cover for the actual portal covers. The other ones are they go on top of your cover. But yeah, this is the FCX Power Wagon. This is Murder. This is brushless. I believe, what did I do on this one? I did a glue patina for this one. Put glue on it, let it dry, put layers of paint, put more glue on it, and then you brush it away. All right, Jimbo. Take care, buddy. Okay. So we got to take these hood screws out. Yeah, I was thinking about this and I said, you know what? I think this motor would be better over there. And vice versa. Yeah, this is a cool chassis, man, but I definitely think it's definitely meant for the pancake. I guess I didn't learn that until I got the dinky. Okay, now we can access that. Take the screws out the bottom. This should be pretty easy. Disconnect that. I was just looking. I thought I never put the screw up top. I'm missing the screw up top. I usually like to put that one in first. I think my mofo stuff should be here tomorrow. Gotta take out 2 more screws so I can swivel this up for this the deck right here. I'm the king of minimal. Try to do the minimal I can, minimalist. I don't know if that's the right word. The smallest amount of work possible. Take these 2 out and then we can swivel it. Don't need that. Oh, my bad. Any good brushless motor? I run Goop, Go Up RC, budget friendly. They make a couple different ones. I like them. I've had nothing but success with them. I got 3 of them. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them on AliExpress. It's a little big, but we're running this one forward. I got the Nano Bam. This is the Mini Komodo. And I also got a Furatech Venom and Hobby Wings. They're all good to me, man. But to be honest with you, you're trying to save some money, you can't go wrong with that Go Up Goop. I forgot this drive shaft was a little tight. Okay, there we go. Got the Mini Komodo. This is a 2000 kV. So far, I've had no issues with it, even though it's the lower kV than the 25. And this is a pretty heavy rig. This rig is about 5 something. These wheels are heavy. This was a bunch of drive shafts that I just sourced from what I had. So we are running an aluminum, stainless, or whatever in the rear. And I got plastic up front. Okay. It's ready for Deadpool. Not to mention, Troy, man, look, it just fits the color too. Gotta go with that, right? The red and black. I gotta put some Velcro on that. All right, so the same scenario, you know what? I'm probably gonna not have to take out the 2 screws in that deck because we don't have no drive shafts put in. So this one's gonna come out easier. Let's just take this out the way. Clear my sight of vision. Oh yeah, Troy, man. I don't know how you did yours, but after going back and jumping on the website again, I realized that looking at their pictures, I have my the electronics deck upside down. It has a little lip right here, and in their pictures they have the lip facing up. No big deal, but I got both of mine set up like that. But in reality, I kind of like it flat because that lip's gonna get in the way of something laying flat and flush. Just something I noticed. See, now this one I do have the screw up top. Weather was beautiful today. Hawaii, that's where you're at? Nice. Yeah, today was very warm. Second day of spring. I didn't get a chance to get out though. Peter Griffin, what's going on? Family glad. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg. All right, we got the dinky out. Dinky stink bug. Yeah, this is an interesting bolt pattern, man. He has 10 on the one side and 12.5 on the other. So that is completely his own thing. So it's like you pretty much have to get his mount. I don't know if all the other mounts will fit. Maybe if you ream out the holes, the slide in there a little bit. Okay, drive shafts. Let's go, Rich. Don't get sidetracked. Working on anything? What we working on tonight, boys? Anything? Ladies and gentlemen? These are both D-notched. I know I've said this before, but I've never had any issues with a drive shaft not being D-notched. But I know the D-notch is preferred. Hate moving. I've moved quite a bit in my life. It never goes smooth, man. Never. Okay, so I should probably let's put the motor in first, see what the clearance is, and then I have to redo my links. You got any temp scales? Crawlers? No. I have temp scale bashers and eighth scale. I got a Typhon 6S, Notorious 6S. I got the Mojave Grom, Low C NASCAR, and I have a TT01. And everything else are all crawlers. Nice. I got Armor Granite, Slash, Vanquish, Red Cat. Okay. Nice. Yeah, definitely a big scene for the TRX 4M. Seems to be a lot of people that are into that. I've never gotten into one, but definitely a big market for it. Sometimes it's hard to see these holes, man. There it is. My wife said, no more RC. Tell me about it. Keeps us out of trouble, man. Keeps us busy. I mean, it's definitely good for us to be wrenching, tinkering. It's good for your brain, motor skills. Gotta look at the positive stuff, you know? Jeez. I don't know, Troy. This thing is close. Damn. It might be best with the it might be best at home with the C10 front, man. The dinky. And let me see how this line let me see how this servo's gonna line up because we might have some issues with this as well. And if that's the case, it might have to just go back. I mean, bro, it's like close, very close. I still don't think I'm gonna be able to get caster out of it though. I don't have that. Yours had one? Yeah, I didn't have that. Yeah. I mean, this is with my links already backed out and it clears, but we didn't do anything, we didn't gain anything out of that. Hold on, I'm tripping. Don't mind me, yo. I did the same exact thing, man. I'm putting the same back motor in here, man. Can somebody help me out? Stupid. I put the motor back in here, man. Wasn't that the whole point to put it over here? Come on, Rich. Supposed to put the mini Komodo in here. Yeah, I didn't have mine. Didn't come with that. I got the buy one get one free special. That's all right. Now we got to change over the shafts again. Come on, Rich. Come on. Yeah, when they gave me dead 90 links with the Yoda 80 consolation prize. All right. This goes over here. All right, let's not get messed up now. I put that motor back in and I'm like, man, where did my clearance come? Stupid Rich. Stupid, stupid. Yeah, it's pretty hard to focus, man, on a live and do any kind of building or wrenching. Still interacting. Okay, here we go. So it has a cutout so that the spinner could fit right through it. Shit, if that was the case, I could have possibly ran one of my Goop Jones in here. I know it wouldn't have been tasteful, but okay. Let's try this again. About to mess up one more time, Troy. These drive shaft go on this one, not for this. I don't have drive shafts for this yet. Come on, Rich. You about to do 3 times labor. So we just got to put this motor in without drive shafts. This goes on this one, on the dinky. Okay, so this goes on the dinky. The dinky goes in Panthro. Yeah, it's tough. And I'm not even. I got three people in here. I'm not even interacting like how Trey does. Keeps up with all that. Yeah, Mofo has everything, man. They had those drive shaft extensions. They had the dead bolt front drive shaft. They sell them separate. Oh, Troy. Yo, what's up, Pat? I think I asked this on my last live. Can this transmission shaft be flipped around so that the longer end be over here? Or either way, it's still going to sit out longer on this end because of the design of the transmission. I've never taken it apart. I guess I'll know when I put this bad boy in there. Because now that I'm looking at it, it probably goes inside the transmission casing a certain way. So I don't know if it'll be able to be flipped around or not. Because my initial thought process was if I can get this little nub on this side with the short shaft, that will help out the situation. But now that I'm looking at it, now I see why you can't because of the spur. I answered my own question. Okay. Thank you, Rich. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try the deadbolt. I'm gonna try the Gladiator drive shaft first. We're gonna see how long it is on this because this is dead 90 in the rear, so that means it's a 90-inch rear, and I think Gladiator drive shaft goes up to maybe if I read it 98. I don't know. We'll see. I have to see how it. You have to see what it feels like when you can extend it out if it's not binding anything. Oh, excuse me. What's going on, Pat? How you feeling, buddy? Eyes are tearing. All right, so the dinky's going in here. This is going in here. Motor's hitting the top of the hood now. Not gonna work. It's interesting. Hmm. I'm getting a lot of 30 parts in the mail tomorrow. Nice. Mail call. Nothing like receiving parts, man. I love it. Yeah, Troy. I don't know, man. Looks like we might have need that spinner hood as well because it looks like we're rubbing. And if we're not, it's ever so slightly. I can't really tell. Let's see. Shit. I don't think it is, yo. Bro, this thing is like, it's so hard to tell. Hold on. No, it is. I could clean the inside of that hood up a little bit. Let me put these bottom screws in first. It is very, very tight. Oh, what up parts you getting, Pat? For your 30. Come on, Richie. You see Endura's new axles? Endura just dropped their axles, bro. These things are sick. I think they're 50 something bucks. They come with the overdrive gears in them. And I believe they have, I think he might have said 46.3 degrees of steering. They look pretty cool. They're plus 3 millimeters. Oh, yeah. Enduras. Not the axle housing. It's the full axle. And they're plus three on each side. It comes with the overdrive. Yeah, overdrive and the knuckles. Pretty sharp, pretty sharp. All right, we got the screws in. Let's see if that helps with the clearance. Think so, Troy. We're talking about a cut here, man, of clearance. Jeez. All right, so now let's get back to this. Let's see here. So let's disconnect this again. Turn this off. Let's see how this lines up. Yep. That's going to be the move. Definitely better clearance. Now I can play around with these links and shorten them back up and see how much cash that we can get. Yeah, I have the Axo, the regular ones, the housings. Those are the first ones I got. And I have a steering link, brushless system, and overdrive gears to put in it. Nice. Did you upgrade the servo yet? Yeah, I need two bag. I need two of them daggone things. One is done, and the other one is on the way out. I did these links were 2 turns out. Trying to eye these links up by eye. I think I had 2 turns on them. Same thing with these. We backed out 2 turns. I need to go in 2 turns. 1. 2. All right, let's see here. Put these bottoms in first. Come on. I'm gonna have to take apart more stuff. I don't want to. Not lining up right. Ooh, what a pain in the balls. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Take out these shucks. All right, this is frustrating me. We're not gonna do that right now. All right, gotta back up, walk away from it. Jeez. Oh, I forgot. This doesn't have the top mount hole. No. It's so hard to see. Nothing is working good. No servo. Just got my first crawler yesterday, SCX30 K10 in green. Love it. Oh yeah. Sorry, I ain't trained. Trying to grind out some brass bearings and use them as exhaust mounts for some power wagon stacks. Nice. Nice, nice. Trying to grind out some brass bearings and use them as exhaust mounts. That's cool, yo. Yeah, I'm not chatting either. I'm over here messing around. A little frustrated. All right. Got that in. This Venge. I have this Venge skid and it's adjustable, I guess, with these holes. This motor's a little cockeyed. I don't like that. Here we go. Yeah, this Venge skid has, I guess, an adjustment. You can slide the motor transmission to side to side, but it was throwing off how the motor's set if I didn't get the right adjustment. Oh shit, you bleeding? I don't mean to laugh, but he's going hard on them fingers. Still didn't connect the drive shafts yet. Let me just test everything out. Get these drive shafts put on. Button this thing up. Hopefully, take it for a test ride. Test out this stink bug. Haven't run the stink bug yet, so. Come on, dude. I don't know about for anybody else, but the fastest thing that I learned to put drive shafts together is to have one side connected, disconnect the one end, put it in, and then put it on the other side. I find that works best for me. I used to try to thread them and line it up when I mounted the transmission from the center, but that always didn't work out. This is tight. Ooh. All right, front draw shaft in. On to the rear. You all right, Troy? You ain't bleed it out? Excuse me. Gotta look for the phasing on that side. Make sure we in phase. Phase, 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 phase. Right? This thing is covering my view. Mm-hmm. Right. George Clooney, ER. Uh-oh. Why is that pin there? Probably came from over there. I see a little cotter pin. All right. Drive shaft 2 in. Let's put our screws back in our deck. Okay, let's go. I'm trying new stuff. Don't be trying new stuff, man. What you doing? I can't believe I'm missing the battery, man. That still boggles my brain. Where could that John have gone, man? It's one of my new favorite batteries too. It seems like these little 130s are what is it, 130 or 180? 130, right? Motors in reverse. Okay. I need some Velcro like this one. Making it work. You know it. Love new parts, but every now and then I gotta make it fit, you know? Yep. That's what this hobby's all about. Seeing that new Red Cat ice cream van thing. Yeah, I did see that thing. That thing is crazy. Yeah, that paint job is crazy. Love like that cartoon LA. Yeah, that's sick. What's it do? Bounce, right? Does it bounce? Yeah, those lowrider competitions are crazy. I saw one where they were doing a lowrider competition and they had a scale figure and he was walking up with the big old the thing to get the measurement. So they had the action figure moving him up every time, and it was crazy. Stuff just makes you smile. All right, let's get it. Throw this on the course real quick. Let me do some competition. What is it? Six inch gates for SCX24. I see 6 inch and anywhere from 6 to 7. Yeah, looks like we have to do a 6. I'm coming. Yeah. All right. Got the gate set up. 6-inch gates. Right, that's what she said. Rim shot. All right, this is going to be our very first time trying out the stink bug. And we are still running the Joe RC's ESC AM32. All right. I'm not going to put a timer on, but we're just going to get some crawling in. All right, let's see how we do. See how slow we can modulate this bad boy. Yeah, these ESCs, man, are very nice. Whew. Just cleared that. You know what? I think I got my steering got turned back down. Hold on real quick. No, that's normal. Okay. Yeah, it's a tight gate. If I can fix it. That's a tight one. Another tight one. Yeah, a lot of PTK. I don't think I adjusted this one either. Let's see if we can squeeze through though. I think I did. Yeah, we probably need 6.5 gates of these for this. Yeah, these gates are too small. How many degrees can that rig climb at its maximum? I'm not sure. I'll try to throw some steep lines at it. Here's a steep line right here. Can't really tell the pitch. Let's see. front skid gets hung up though. I'm too belly dragging. Throw this one over here. Not bad. But yeah, you can see how low. Normally, this is my test over here. I like to see how low the skid comes on this overhill. And if I'm pretty much touching, it kind of tells me that I'm a little bit too low. So this is kind of a little bit too low that I normally like to run. And that's why we drag a little bit, but it's okay. Let's see if we can get that. One thing about this chassis, man, I definitely feel hella confident in it. That everything is not going to break on it when we take a tumble because we have no crazy body on here. This is all carbon fiber. We do have some 3D printed pieces on here, but I think they're pretty protected though, so. Thank you, Posty. Yeah, these are my very first set of tires I bought, man. My very first mod. Crawler mod with some Enduro wheels, and I still have them. These are 64 millimeters. And I'm running silicones on these. Definitely need them for these big old heavy brass wheels. Yeah, I don't mind the C10 front on this. I like it. Yeah, you can hear the scrape right there. She's definitely plenty flexy. Can we make it? Can we make it? Can we make it? Back tire is going to get hooked. Possibly. Can we make it? It's going to dig his way out. Keep digging, keep digging. Just keep digging all the way to the left. Nice. This is running 33% under drive. Go those Patrick RC's links in the back. Got that hella clearance right there. 3D printed links. These are the Kamak links. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But they're a little bit over gladiator length. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I absolutely love this thing, man. This thing is sick. Let's see how high we can catch it over here in this wall. Still pulling. That's pretty vertical. See if I can make a 180 of this. Yeah, this underdraw, man. I'm telling you, this thing works amazing. It's like it's dig. It works as a dig. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing gets down, man. I love the geometry about it. Hopefully, Deadpool drives the same. I know this is going to have a slightly longer front, but they definitely should drive the same. See if we can make this turn. Let's go all the way short. Get a little side hill over here. Ooh, hanging on. Come on, silicones. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, this stink bug is cool though. Seems like both of the motors seem to work good. They definitely work well with this ESC. And mind you, this is a little rinky-dink 2S battery, 130 mile, 80 mile. Yeah, that was my good rich hunting find, man. Got that thing for $1.99. Threw some paint on there. A little bit of paint goes a long way. You guys have like Goodwill stores like that out there in New Zealand? Nice. Excuse me, buddy. Excuse me. Pardon me, coming through. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we have a bigger problem than you guys have over there, so we probably need it. But yeah, that's been my thing lately. I've been trying to visit them, see what I can find. Definitely can find some cheap little toys in there. I kind of slipped on a couple bodies that I saw in there the other day, and I should have grabbed them. But next time. But yeah, man, this thing came out pretty cool. It was like this brown color, painted it white, gave it the rust. Check out the rust up top. We got the rust going through. And it's up top over here. And these guys over here, I think I got these guys from a Dollar General. Fake GI schmooze. Yeah, I found this little buggy body too that I painted it all up. I still have to fit it though. It's a little tough to fit. It's tight. It's a little small. This 3D printed servo mount is on his last leg as well. I got another mount coming. You can see the clearance. Look how tight that is in there. Yeah, this is definitely meant for the pancake. Yeah, man. Hey, man. If we fail, everybody fails, bro. And I'm trying to be negative, man, but if the shit hits the fan, bro, we in trouble. It's gonna be a free for all. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this battery, man. Like I would think this battery when it lasts as long, does pretty good in these brushless setups that I've been trying so far. Predator and Panthro, been working pretty good. I definitely don't try to push them to the limits though with this ESC. So to me, that's a good run. That's good enough. But yeah, we got this little Batman guy from in there. What else we get? There's one body I got over here. Painted it all up already. Little buggy. Had the wheels, dissected it, put some gray primer on there. Did the cage. It's a little small though. But it'll probably be perfect if I can possibly fit it on my shorty build. I've been working on my shorty build again, I had to strip out the servo, finally put that one back in here. But this is my 123 right here. This thing is amazing as well. This thing gets down. But we have to get a new mount because of this mount. It's like the Endura mount. And the PTK does not fit well on there. The way you have to do it is you kind of got to float it like this. And because it hits the rear of the links. And that's the only way the PTK will fit in here. But if you have an aftermarket servo mount, kind of like your Mias, that'll definitely work a lot better. But yeah, man, I love the PTK. I don't know, I lost track. 8 or 9 of them bad boys. Mm-hmm. BSME, brother? What's that mean? Sorry. I'm not good at abbreviations and all that stuff. All right. Let me turn this off. Let me disconnect this. Okay. Sorry. Flip you back around. Mofo, best servo mount ever. Okay. Good to know. I definitely took your tip and went to a Mofo. That's when I found those drive shafts. Yeah, I was late to the game, man, for Mofo. Knowing what I know now, though, it's definitely going to be my go-to. Is it like what makes it good, Troy? Has adjustability to it? Is it just like the Miz? You know, one thing I'm gonna say right now, I'm not a big fan of I mean, I haven't been a big fan. This is my second time having Miz products. The Miz axles. I have the Miz axles on here. These are my very first ones. And one thing I can say is what I noticed is you got to be very, very careful on cross threading with them, especially when it comes to the knuckles. The way the knuckle is and the way the angle is, you got to be very careful. And then I also noticed with their servo mounts, it's very, very soft aluminum, and it tends to want to strip out very easily, just in my experience. But so far, the nylon ones and the regular metal ones, I almost had an issue with them, and I was being very careful. All right, charge that bad boy up. Charge this up. Check out this Star Wars guy I've been chopping up. Had to chop them all up to try to get him to fit. Painted up his hair. He was missing some of his hair. It was gray, but he was from Star Wars. The guy looks like somebody though now. I was thinking about making his shirt into like a lumberjack shirt. I started painting it red. I was trying to get him to fit inside here, man, but he was just way too big. He was kind of looking like Head Detective, if you know what I'm talking about from In Living Color. Head Detective. I'll save it for another build, another body. I got a bunch of action figures now. Tons of drivers. Just got to fit it into a car. All right, so we got that battery out, that battery out. I'm going to play around with this again tomorrow. I just need some time to concentrate on these links. Making sure they're the right length. I'll tell you what, though, that black PTK servo definitely makes a difference over the green. Sharp looking. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take apart everything just to get this right. Take the shocks off at least. Move for a best of amount. Yeah, adjustable as. Yo, I'm gutted with me as axles. Nothing fits smooth or wonky and stuff. I bought two Mias. They came with. Oh wow. Yeah, I gotta say, man. I don't know. I don't feel like the quality is not. I don't know. My Endura stuff, bro. Like I love my Endura axles, man. These things are amazing. I never had any problems with cross threading on any like Endura products. And I know they both come from overseas, you know. One is Chinese, one is Vietnamese. I don't know. But yeah, that's just my experience. If I can help anybody else out there, because matter of fact, to emphasize that point, I have a screw right now that is broken inside this servo mount. They're snapped off on the other side, and luckily I was able to flip it around and then use the other end. So yeah, it happened to me right on this one. Yeah, this metal is very soft, man. I don't know what it is. It'll cross thread on you very quick. But yeah, the Mias has one positive over the Endura. It comes with the servo mount, and then it also comes with some type of underdrive overdrive gears. Whereas the Endura is missing the servo mount, and it only comes with stock gears. So if they did that, they definitely give them a nice run for their money. Okay. Super 8s. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried those yet. So far, I've only tried OGRCs. I have two sets of Endura Planets, and now I have two sets of the V2s. And I won't even count those, but just normal aluminum Endura axles that I modified. Actually, pretty decent though. I'm getting decent steering angle out of them, but they are the aluminum ones. But yeah, the planets, man. If you ever haven't tried them out yet, man, get them. Definitely give them a try. So far, I found zero scrub with them. I can get full turn on them. Like I think I have these turned up to 120% at full lock, and I get zero, no scrub. Slimer. It's another skill switch body right here. Same thing like the Monte Carlo. I've gotten three bodies off a skill switch. And unfortunately, I only have two that made it. I got one still lingering, but they broke. This was the Forerunner PB&J, but this bad boy cracked a bunch. Missing the mirror, cracked in half. This was Snake Eyes. Don't ask me why I'm still holding on to it. It's kind of like when you go to those old diners when they got all the clips, the front clips hanging on the wall. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang this front clip, hang it from the ceiling. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this Shorty Bill, this is probably one of my favorites too. This is the second time over though. This is a new chassis. Motor got flipped around. But this is 123 millimeters. And this is actually sitting on a 15-degree skid. This one works a little bit better. But once we get that mount, I gotta work on right now it's sitting too far forward. And my Forerunner doesn't sit on here anymore. Whereas before it did. So we gotta fix all this. There it is. Oh, now it wants to fit. Yoshi. This is another body that broke. I had to fix it. Yeah, they don't last long, man. They drop on that ground. That floor is undefeated. Damn near. Yeah, off the side of the Mount Rushmore cliff. Yeah, man. Pretty much all my bodies that break is because they fall off of here. And this was one of them. I know he says he uses a blend to make it a lot more, a little bit more flexible, but I just find 3D printed bodies in general just to be brittle. I guess that's the nature of the beast. You got to be careful with them. But yeah, this thing fell off the table. On accident. It's always on accident, but they definitely do some damage when they fall. I broke this one once already. Not even broke it. I think it kind of separated where the two bodies meet. So the line is right here. So I had to re-glue this one. I was definitely stressing about this one though. Making sure we didn't break too much on this one. This is a heavy body. This is heavy. This is 150 plus. C70. Yeah, this got the OGRCs on this one. Been playing around with them still. I'm starting to dial them in a little better. Yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, this skill switch. This is the first one he sent out, and it was the wrong size. So this was slightly bigger than this one was. But yeah, I'm just sitting on this one now. Same body. Sanded it down some. Filler primer. Another 70 Monty though. Yeah, you can see the difference. It was definitely off. The minute I seen it and opened it up, I was like, hold on, man. This is not, oh, this is off on the wheelbase. So I took a measurement and then he goes, oh, you know what? It was off by like, I don't know. Maybe this one was like a 103. But when it comes to these bodies and having the right measurements and wheelbase, it definitely matters. Millimeters matter. It's going to matter whether or not how much you're going to have to trim out, how much you can keep, and all that stuff matters when it comes to these bodies, especially 3D printed bodies, man. You want to try to keep as much as you can. It always hurts my heart to grind all that away. But yeah, this is pretty long. This could probably go if I ever get back to my Project Cool Cat. This was the Red Cat Ascent 32. I'm on a Joe RC's chassis, but this thing cannot slow crawl. I was even experimenting and put the 2-in-1 ESC from the SCX30 in here. But one thing I do like about this Red Cat is I like the wheelbase. The wheelbase, I believe, is maybe like a 110 or a 115. And it will definitely make it perfect for some of these bodies, these model bodies. Yeah, this is like almost probably 115 right here. 115, 114. Mm-hmm. This Monty goes hard though. This thing is sharp. I like this Monty. Definitely didn't have the door lines in it. I don't know if the detail will come out better with the bigger chassis, bigger wheelbases. I guess you could faintly see it, maybe. I don't know. I was gonna try to carve it out myself, but I didn't want to ruin it. I was trying to follow lines of pictures. All right, Troy. Always a pleasure, buddy. Thank you, man. Be safe. Enjoy your meal. I'm about to jump off myself. I was also experimenting with a SCX30 servo in this. And I just kind of have it in here glued. It's not quite right, but this is a work in progress. Work in progress, working project. This Project Cool Cat. We'll get back to it one day. All right. We made the 3-hour mark. All right. This is not big enough. Excuse me. All right, people. The time has come to say goodnight to all my RC friends. RICHIE. I don't know where I'm going with that. But time for me to go. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for stopping in, chatting with your boy. Next time we jump up here, so far I do not have a schedule when I will be doing live. So make sure you ring that bell and get all the notifications. Until the next time, adios. J Star, about to leave. Good night.